You are your own worst enemy. Why? Because at every turn, self-doubt stops you. You nurture negative thoughts that disempower you. You are defeated before you even step onto the battlefield. In this video, we'll delve into these self-sabotage mentalities and habits. We'll guide you in identifying 6 enemies within. Recognizing each one is paramount because you cannot defeat the enemy you cannot see. Additionally, we will equip you with weapons from ancient wisdom, powerful and timeless knowledge. By the end of this video, you'll emerge stronger, embodying the warrior you were meant to be, confident, self-assured, triumphant. Welcome to Ancient Wisdom. Enemy number 6, your victim mentality. Do you feel like you can never get ahead because you were born into failure? Do you often feel like life got the better of you, attributing it to a bad upbringing, bad genes, or bad luck? And because of those beliefs, do you feel powerless to change the way things are? You are slowly killing yourself inside with these thoughts. Why do you succumb to the belief that you are merely a victim, unable to alter your past? Clinging to such beliefs disempowers you, as it leads to inaction, which ultimately results in surrender, your defeat. Do you perceive the enemy now? Let's arm you with knowledge. Seneca the Younger once said, "We like to say that we don't get to choose our parents, that they were given by chance, yet we can truly choose whose children we'd like to be." This timeless Stoic notion teaches us that regardless of external circumstances, we can take ownership of our character and actions. Your past is immutable. However, you have the power to determine your future trajectory. Starting today, seize control. Enemy number 5, fear of failure. Do you find yourself saying things like, "I'm afraid to try," or "I don't want to embarrass myself"? Are you concerned about public humiliation or criticism even before attempting something new? Do you feel anxious every time you step out of your comfort zone? My friend, perhaps you haven't experienced many defeats because you haven't even entered the battlefield that often. But therein lies the truth you're missing. By avoiding trying, you're slowly decaying from within. You're withering away. Can you recognize the enemy now? It is your fear of failure. Don't run away from failure. It should be embraced. Let's arm you with a nugget of ancient wisdom. As Seneca aptly put it, we suffer more often in imagination than in reality. Consider that for a moment. Your fear of failure likely appears larger in your imagination. It's nothing more than a paper tiger, one you can easily conquer once you see it for what it is, a harmless scare. Therefore, stop letting it dictate your actions. Don't deprive yourself of valuable opportunities for learning and growth, because that's what failure offers, the chance to learn and improve. Remember, as Seneca reminds us, difficulties strengthen the mind as labor does the body. So let's not be afraid to confront our fears and challenges head on, for it is through adversity that we truly grow and thrive. Enemy number 4, lack of self-compassion. Do you sometimes belittle yourself with phrases like, "I'm such an idiot," or "I always mess things up," or "I should have known better"? Whether uttered in jest or not, these words stem from a deeply rooted sense of inadequacy. You don't want to foster that. It's a dangerous seed to nurture. Cease the harsh self-criticism for mistakes. Prevent yourself from spiraling into self-hatred with every misstep, no matter how trivial. This pattern of negativity gradually erodes your spirit. It's an enemy lurking within. Don't allow it to flourish. Instead, accept that you are imperfect and that you continue to be a work in progress. Cease the cycle of relentless self-criticism and unattainable standards that breed feelings of inadequacy and unworthiness. After all, it is never about perfection. Rather, it is about progress. Contemplate the wisdom of the ancient Stoic philosopher, Seneca. As long as you live, keep learning how to live. Reflect on Seneca's message and understand that your journey persists as long as you draw breath. Thus, as you traverse this path, extend kindness to yourself. Enemy number 3, procrastination. Do you frequently catch yourself saying, "I'm not ready"? Do you hesitate to embark on new endeavors because you feel insufficiently prepared? Have you ever rejected a new job offer or delayed action on a promising business idea for fear of inadequate preparation? Aristotle, the ancient Greek philosopher, once remarked, "For the things we have to learn before we can do them, we learn by doing them." Reflecting on Aristotle's words, it becomes evident that learning solely through study is insufficient. True understanding arises from practical experience. Therefore, start already. Begin today. Whatever you've postponed because you felt the time isn't right just yet, or "I'll know when I'm ready," stop using those excuses and take action. Experience and confidence stem from doing. You just have to start. When confronted with long-term goals, it's natural to feel overwhelmed by the distance to the finish line, unable to envision the entire journey ahead. But don't let that dissuade you. You don't need to see the entire path. You only need to see the next steps in front of you. Remember, it is fruitless to wish you had started years ago. For in the future, you will wish you had started today. Enemy number 2, overindulgences. Vices like excessive drinking, gambling, overeating, or indulging in recreational drugs can be formidable enemies, harming not only your physical health and mental well-being, but also diminishing your overall life satisfaction and potential. What's even more concerning is that these vices are often dismissed or trivialized by those affected. This denial is reflected in common justifications like, "I can stop whenever I want," "It's not a big deal," or "I deserve to treat myself." Do you catch yourself using these rationalizations? Beware of the enemies you invite in, vices that corrode your essence. These harmful habits may serve as distractions from deeper issues or meaningful pursuits. Instead of confronting underlying problems, individuals may turn to self-destructive behaviors as coping mechanisms or escapes from reality. It's crucial to break free from this cycle. Vices perpetuate negative habits. As the ancient Greek philosopher Aristotle famously said, "We are what we repeatedly do." Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. Therefore, our daily actions and behaviors shape our character, and character determines our success. Enemy number 1, fixed mindset. Do you believe you need talent or intelligence to succeed? Do you harbor doubts about possessing enough of both to excel in your pursuits? Do you find yourself uttering phrases like, "I'm just not smart enough," or "I'll never be able to compete with the naturally gifted"? Why do you persist in this belief? It's time to put an end to it. Your entrenched mindset severely curtails your growth and resilience, hindering you from embracing challenges and learning from setbacks. Seneca said, "It is not because things are difficult that we do not dare. It is because we do not dare that they are difficult." The greatest enemy you have is the lack of vision to recognize the greatness in yourself. If you cannot envision yourself becoming so much more than who you are now, then you've effectively nailed your feet to the floor where you stand. A fixed mindset is a significant barrier to personal growth and success. Therefore, get rid of it. Instead, embrace a mindset of growth and dare to challenge yourself. Have you heard of the Rule of 100? The Rule of 100 suggests that if you dedicate around 100 hours per year to deliberate practice on a skill in any field, you can achieve a level of proficiency that surpasses 95% of the people in that field. Consider, 100 hours is just 18 minutes a day. It is entirely within your reach. You merely need to believe in your capacity to grow and start investing in yourself. So recognize the transformative power of consistent effort and practice. 18 minutes a day is a powerful thought. Latch on to it and commit to regular practice and deliberate improvement. Whatever your field, whatever your profession, if you set your mind to it, you can be unstoppable. Our journey through ancient wisdom has uncovered the many ways we sabotage our own potential. Indeed, we are often our own worst enemy. Yet, as Socrates wisely observed, the only true wisdom is in knowing you know nothing. Let us embrace this humility. Let us cultivate a spirit of curiosity and lifelong learning, knowing that it empowers us to rise above ourselves. With rediscovered confidence, let us conquer self-imposed limitations and achieve heights of success we once thought unattainable.